In today's video, I will be talking about the importance of soluble fibers in preventing atherosclerosis. My research question is, how can a diet high in soluble fibers play a role in the prevention of atherosclerosis? So first we need some background. What are soluble fibers? Soluble fibers are a complex carbohydrate that can be found in and around plant cells. These cannot be digested or absorbed by our bodies since we don't have the enzymes to break down their beta-glycosidic bonds. As stated by their names, they can be dissolved in water and bring a variety of benefits to our bodies, such as slowing down the absorption of nutrients, stimulating cholesterol synthesis by the liver, and maintaining the health of the microflora in the gut. Some sources of soluble fiber are fruits and vegetables, seeds, legumes, nuts. Here are some examples of each. However, there are many foods that contain soluble fiber, but some contain more than others. So it is up to us which ones we want to consume as long as we're consuming the right amount. So now, what is atherosclerosis? Atherosclerosis is a chronic cardiovascular disease of the arteries characterized by the buildup of plaque of LDL cholesterol in their inner walls. So here to the right, we can observe how plaque underneath caused by excess cholesterol has built up and eventually can clog the blood vessels and arteries, which is why it can be very dangerous since it can lead to stroke or a heart attack. So who is prone to the disease? It is important that we all take care of ourselves with this disease. However, people with family history are genetically prone to this disease. Women in menopause, since they have low estrogen levels, this decreases the amount of HDL, which is the good cholesterol, which takes the cholesterol from the blood to the liver. Since they have low HDL levels, this increases the LDL and cholesterol levels in the blood. People who have a diet high in saturated fats are also very prone to this disease, since saturated fats are found in animals as well as cholesterol. And if you have a diet high in these fats, then it means you have a diet high in cholesterol. The problem is that our body synthesizes cholesterol, so it is very easy to have an excess amount or more than what we need. So the connection between soluble fibers and atherosclerosis is that LDL is a lipoprotein that transports the cholesterol of the liver to the cells. However, excess cholesterol suppresses the normal LDL removal receptor pathway and instigates the removal scavenger pathway. This pathway is via macrophages, and this causes plaque to build up since LDL oxidizes and is enclosed by the macrophages, which becomes foam cells. So the buildup of plaque under the vessel skin eventually can block arteries, which is what we know as atherosclerosis. However, a diet high in soluble fibers can prevent this disease by decreasing the level of LDL cholesterol in the body. This is because fiber is in the smallest intestine, binds to bile, which is a substance synthesized by the liver from cholesterol, which allows us to digest lipids, and then is bile and fiber are both excreted from the body. Normally, though, bile is reabsorbed into the liver. However, soluble fiber doesn't allow this to happen, which forces the liver to synthesize more bile for more cholesterol, and therefore decreases the cholesterol levels of the liver. So if we frequently consume fiber, there will be more bile excreted, and there will be more, our cholesterol will be balanced, and this will allow LDL to use the proper removal pathways, and there is no excess cholesterol, and prevents cardiovascular disease and atherosclerosis. The recommendations are that it is highly encouraged to increase soluble fiber intake to those prone to the disease, and also those that have those who have a high risk of getting it, especially people who are prone due to family history, saturated fat diets, and women who have hit menopause. It is still important that we all consume the right amount of soluble fibers, which can also prevent us of getting the disease. And so the recommended daily allowance for fiber for people between the ages of 19 and 50 is 25 grams for women and 38 grams for men, which 25% of that should be soluble fiber. Thank you.